My name is Cori Randall. I'm from Marshall, Michigan. I own Hue Color and Design with Maddie Metzger. We currently employ 8 stylists. So we've been using CLICS 3 years now, and before we had CLICS, as an owner, was really hectic. From where do we store the tubes of color that were half used? That was always a pet peeve of mine because reaching into that bag of gross color, half tubes, was disgusting. So seeing waste as a business owner or even as an independent stylist, like seeing that waste is heartbreaking because we all know that products have gone up and up and up, and products go up, it's really hard for individual stylists to raise their prices in this industry. So that's just coming out of your bottom line, that's coming out of your bottom pocket. So it's very hard to see that waste, but in some cases, it's hard to avoid it. I've been a hairdresser for almost 40 years. I have that one client that we all have that in her notes, there's probably 50 pages of notes. And so we were tweaking her formula each time. And as I said before, like sometimes you can't help but waste color because I am a hair colorist, I'm not a mathematician, and adding a little bit more of this, adding a little bit more of that, I literally was mixing up probably 2 times more color. And every time she would come in and she's like, it's just not right, it's just not right, it needs to be tweaked a little bit. And so to not have, I use a scale, but to add just that little bit of gold and add that little bit of, whatever. And I was using a pre-blended color line. So I'm guessing I'm adding a little bit more gold, but I'm also adding more neutral, if that makes sense. But so she would stress me out every single time that she would come into the salon. So with that particular client, after CLICS, it has been like amazing because now when she does come in, and thankfully, she loves her color. And I got it down, and it was great because before we switched her, I swatched it out for her, so we get free swatching, so that was awesome. So we both agreed on the color before I even switched her over. And now it's awesome because if I do want to add just a smidge more or a half a gram more additive in it, then we were able to really get that concrete. And also it backs me because she has sworn to me that I have not mixed her color the same before, which I have to the best of my ability and the scale. And now I'm like, nope, it's exactly the same. I can show you on my app. That's what we dispensed last time. That's what we dispensed this time. Or even if she comes back, she's notorious for saying like, do you remember like 3 times ago before? And then I loved that color. And I'm like, it's the same color. It's been the same color. But for some reason, so I can actually show her, I don't like to show people my app totally, but I've actually brought it out and showed her like, okay, this is what we did 3 months ago, and this is what we did yesterday, So that's really helped like keep that type of client in check.